Hello Patreon friends, how's it going? Congratulations on surviving the longest month ever. April was crazy. We also just got told our lockdown orders are now in effect through May, which totally expected that, so not really a surprise or anything I wasn't ready for. And I'm sort of glad that we're staying locked down as opposed to states where they're not doing that, because I'm very concerned about those people and I hope that they all stay safe. You know, I was kind of thinking about it, like lockdown doesn't just end because the government says so. Lockdown ends when people decide to actually do the things. So if you're in a state and you feel uncomfortable with doing the things that you're allowed to do, just remember you're just allowed to do them. That doesn't mean you have to do them. If you don't want to do them, don't do them. Anyway, I thought I would come and talk about April and what happened in April, and then I realized last month I didn't talk about my goals for the next month, and that seems like a thing I should talk about. So I have my list on my phone, so I said I was going to revamp this list, but I didn't do it. So let's go through it and see what of this I actually got done. Travel, spend time with friends. Relax. I did lots of that. Do yoga. I did none of that. Be kind. I did lots of that. Sew and get better at it. I feel like that happened. Get better at camera stuff. I definitely feel like that happened. I learned how to use my husband's camera. He has a 5D Mark IV from Canon, and I had to use that for one of the videos I did. So I feel like I got better at camera stuff. Get better at editing. I do feel like I got better at editing. I did the video that was my 35 top tips for beginners or whatever, and it required more editing than normal and new things I had never done before, so that was cool. Read my sewing books. No. Play Breath of the Wild. I played so much Breath of the Wild. One day I got lost in it for like 7 hours. 2 days ago I played for like 11 hours. I played the entire day. And then last night I played for like 4.5 hours. I'm playing Breath of the Wild like crazy. Learn to make more foods. I've done that. I have learned how to make scallion, like white guy scallion pancakes. They're not real like Asian ones. They're made with sourdough starter. But they're tasty. And I made ribs last night. I've never made ribs in my Instant Pot, so learning. Learn how to use my serger. My brain's not in it. No. Do one thing on the to-do list every day. I did do that. Pet my kitties. Lots of that. Watch Masterclass. I totally did that. I am still in the midst of Chris Hadfield. I watched Chris Hadfield talk for like 6 hours one day, and I'm still not anywhere near done. I think I have to do the part that's like how to make life on Mars. So I still got a ways to go. Use up stash fabrics. Did I do that? Well, I mean, I made muslins this month. I basically just made muslins this month, so yeah. Read Discworld. No, that has not happened yet. So yeah, I feel like that's actually pretty accomplished given the month that we had. So what did happen? I don't remember if the bodice mock-up was like the end of last month or the beginning of this month. Can't remember. I did make that hat, which I'm super excited about, and I made the vest mock-up, which also super excited about. Sneaky peek for you guys, which will be in the next vlog. This is the wool that I'm gonna make the vest out of. I was searching online for purple wool for like 2 days, and then I was like, oh wait, I have some. I mean, it's kind of eggplanty, but I'm into it, so I'm gonna use that wool. It actually really concerned me because it says all wool made in Huddersfield, England. I guess I was sort of concerned because usually they say 100% wool as opposed to all wool, which are the same thing in English. But anyway, I burn tested it and it burn tested just fine. Although apparently I can't smell burning hair. I actually set my own hair on fire, not like on my head, but some I pulled on my brush to see, like, can I smell this and not that? And my husband walked in and he goes, it smells like burning hair in here, and I couldn't smell it. So yay for not being able to smell burning hair, but also meh, because now I don't know if my wool is real or not. I mean, it passed all the other tests, so yeah. So I made the vest mock-up, I made the hat, I made the other mock-up. I think that was basically it. And I played a lot of Breath of the Wild. That was my entire month. I don't know where this month went. Oh, I got my cubbies in, that's for sure. That happened. So cool beans. Things have happened. I feel accomplished, actually. Given this month, I feel like I got it done. Oh, and I spent a week getting my machine repaired. So I actually haven't posted a video. I guess I posted the 35 tips, but I did it really close to the last vlog. And then there's probably not going to be anything for the rest of this week. Because I haven't sewn because my machine was in the shop and I couldn't do anything. So that was April. Completely done. There are lots of new patrons on here, so if you are new, hi, nice to meet you, and thank you very much. Alright, so what are we gonna do in May? May, I'm gonna make this vest for sure. I'm gonna learn tailoring techniques, which is gonna make me super happy. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I might make that American Duchess cape. I might take out the 18th century jacket patterns and look at those. I might work on my robe anglaise pattern and just see if I can fix it a little bit to make it a little bit more comfortable. Abby says I could go a full size down in it, and I'm like, ooh, girl, we gotta have room for snacks. You sure? Because like when I want to be able to eat in it and get bigger. So are you sure about that? So I don't have a well-formulated plan for May is what I'm saying. I know that the vest is gonna happen and I have a bunch of potential things which I'm gonna let my mood dictate, because I am about free range productivity while COVID is happening. I am not going to pressure myself into anything because I have nowhere to go. So what does it matter? It's like this vest. Like, I don't have anything to go with this vest. I don't have any reason for this vest. I just kind of wanted a vest, so I'm making a vest. I also may print out another vest pattern, tape it all together, and cut out a bigger size so I can have one that I can just wear around, because I would love one that isn't like corsetry required, so that I could just wear the vest. It would be history boundy. So we'll see how that goes. Lastly, I do have a giveaway for you. I alluded to this last month and I'm very excited about it because it's a pattern I have made and a pattern I love. And that pattern is Laughing Moon 115 Ladies Regency and Romantic Era corset long and short versions. And it also has a chemise pattern in it. It's this one. I have a video, I think I have a video where I made the chemise, I have a video where I made the corset, and I also have a pattern review for this pattern. There's a couple of suggestions in that pattern review, so if you haven't watched it, go watch it. I definitely recommend, if you're going to make these corded corsets, that you do get a doll needles, because they're a lot easier to work with than a regular like bodkin or something. And they also do have the theatrical version, so if you don't want to cord them, you don't have to. So anybody who wants this pattern, go ahead and leave me a message down below. They actually do have a long version and a short version and a short front closing version, which I think I might make a pair of these and see how they look with my dress over it, because if I don't need to have a long bust going down the front of me, then I don't want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and try them at some point soon. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm coming at you with a little bit of a reshoot. Patreon says that I am not allowed to do a random chance giveaway where I put your names in a hat and pick one out. Largely because it could conflict with state guidelines for what is gambling. So, but I am allowed to do a first person to say they want it, gets it. So I'm gonna say that. I am gonna say, if you have won something from me before, please sit this one out so that we can give everybody a chance to get some stuff. At some point I will lift that restriction once I've done this a few times, but for right now, let everybody have a chance to claim the thing. If you'd like this pattern, let me know. Anyway, good luck to everybody. I do have a couple other things that I'm gonna do as Patreon giveaways in the coming months. I don't know if I'll do one next month, but maybe the month after. So we'll see how it goes. I just want to give you guys a little extra something. I know none of you guys want that or need it or whatever, and it's not part of the package, but I do want to make sure that I under promise and over deliver to you guys. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you had a really great April, and I hope that your May is awesome in these weird times. Leave me comments down below if you like, and I'm always here if you guys want to ping me. You can totally ping me on Patreon, and I am pretty good about answering, although sometimes it takes me a day or two because sometimes I just forget stuff now. So if I haven't got back to you just yet, hold tight because I will for sure. I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye guys.